Hey guys, and welcome back to the Abi Diaries. I hope you guys are doing super well. Now, if you're a awesome person who subscribes and gets notifications when I put a post up, or if you're one of those people that just kind of check my posts often, another amazing person, or if you're just someone who managed to tune into my previous post, for all three of these groups, this might feel a bit like deja vu. Now, you're not having deja vu, I swear, but yes, this particular vlog has gone up before. This episode, the Lent one, has gone up, but due to some issues, it's been removed. Well, I removed it, not YouTube didn't. I removed it. So now this is just take two of that vlog, okay? So if you did watch the Lent one, my previous vlog, then feel free to just click off after you give this a nice thumbs up, please. But yeah, you're welcome to go. But for the rest of you, hi. As you probably figured out by now, this is a vlog about Lent today. So I know for a lot of people, Lent may just be a new concept. Lent may be a word that you've never heard of. You may just be listening to me say the word now and be like, what is she talking about? But for a lot of people, I'm sure you know what Lent is. If you've known me, followed me, or been friends with me for a long time, you definitely know what Lent is. But Lent is basically a Christian, well, not tradition. I don't want to say tradition. That's the wrong word. But just like Christmas, just like Easter, it's another time to commemorate, I guess, to celebrate in a way, a time to remember, really. And it's a time to remember when Jesus went into isolation, into the desert, and spent 40 days just by himself without any food, fasting in the desert for 40 days, enduring temptation and everything, but overcoming that before he started his what we call ministry, basically all his healings, his talks, what he's famous for, basically. And then it leads straight into Good Friday and Easter, which we obviously celebrate the death and resurrection of Christ. Now, the time that Jesus was in isolation and the time he went on the cross and rose again, they're like 3 years apart, more than that maybe. But we kind of celebrate it together. So we go into Lent, and then we finish Lent. We finish our fasting time on Easter, on Easter Sunday. Some people finish it on Good Friday, but really it's supposed to be on Easter Sunday. So fasting obviously takes shape in many ways for us. There's no compulsory way of doing it, and it's not compulsory anyway. People don't have to do Lent. Nothing in Christianity is like compulsory. It's not like that. But during Lent, people often fast. They give up all food, like Jesus did during that time. Some people might have, obviously, maybe one meal a day, which is perfect. But some people may just choose to give up certain things, certain indulgences. Some people become vegetarian. I'm already a vegetarian. People often come and message me going, what do you eat? Help. Some people choose to be vegan. I try and do that during the Holy Week. If you've seen my vlogs before, you see that I did a whole Holy Week series. You can go and have a look at that. There's a whole playlist on that as well. So do check that out. But Holy Week is just the last week of Lent, like Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday. If none of this makes sense to you, go check out that series, the playlist. But yeah, so I tried to be vegan is what I was going to say. Yeah, I tried to be vegan. That was incredibly tough. I would love to do that for the 40 days, but maybe next year. I said that last year, but I'll try at some point. And I say 40 days, but Lent goes over 40 days. It's usually about 47 days. That's just the way it works out. That's not really biblical or anything. It just works out like that. Ash Wednesday to Easter Sunday, it just works out to be like 47 days. So yeah, we just had Pancake Day on Tuesday, which is Shrove Tuesday, and that originates from people who did Lent, who fasted back in the day, and they used to put all their luxury food together, like milk and sugar and all that, mix it together, make pancakes. And that's actually how Pancake Day was formed. It's very mainstream now, but that's actually the origins of it. So we did Pancake Day, then it was Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday is the first day of Lent, so that was yesterday. And then today we're just in Lent now. So for Lent this year, once again, I gave up sweet things, so all sugary treats, and I also gave up social media. So I will not be on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or Snapchat or anything at all. Sugary things, because I love sweet things, like I adore it. I'm such a sweet tooth. And just giving it up will just help me practice self-control, as it always does. It just helps me to kind of rely on God's strength and not my own. And thank God for the past few years I've been doing it, like honestly, by God's strength. By Easter, I'm like, oh, I can do this forever. And then I take one bite of like a massive Easter egg and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Let's start again next year. So yeah, so it's good like that. And then social media I gave up because again, kind of addicted. I hate to admit it, but hours of mindlessly scrolling can be better spent. When I reach for my Instagram app or something, instead I click on my Bible app and I just read the Bible, or I just do something productive. I first gave it up when I was doing my A levels, I think it was. That's when I first gave up social media for Lent, and oh my gosh, I did not know I could do that much revision. That's how long, like swapping out social media for revision, and I got so much done. So I mean, whether you do Lent or not, whether you're a Christian or not, it doesn't matter. You should really consider giving up social media. I seriously advise it. Even if you don't think you're that addicted, trust me, you'll have so much time on your hands after you give up social media. And I'm from a generation that didn't even grow up with social media. Like, we only got it when I was like, what, 15, 16, really. That's when like Instagram became famous. We had Facebook, I guess, when we were like 13, 14, but it wasn't a big deal at all. So especially speaking to the people that are part of the social media generation that just grew up with a phone in their hands, give it up for a while. I know it sounds like hell, but it's not. It's fine. You can do it. So but yeah, Lent. Back to Lent. So yeah, so Lent is a really holy time, and it's a great time. I love doing Lent when I'm in it. It's always tough, just like giving up something you love is tough to begin with, but then once you're in it, you're just like, I can do this. And that's truly by God's strength, to be honest. But even if you are thinking of doing Lent and you do kind of break it halfway, or you accidentally have something that you weren't going to have, or that you gave up, that's okay. There's no conviction in it. There's no punishment. It's not like that. You just pick yourself up and carry on and start again. But honestly, there's so much strength in prayer. Like, I truly believe that. And that's like, it's all God's strength. Like, honestly, it is. So if you are a Christian, then like, just trust in that. But if you're not, still, I hope this has educated you. I hope you've learned something from this. So that is what Lent is all about. And if you do want to read the passages where Jesus fasted, where he went into the desert, and some other fasting passages, they're all there in my description right below. Just click it. You can read it on your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, you can download the free YouVersion app on it's on all the app stores, whether you have an iPhone, Google, whatever. I don't even know the names of the app stores, but it's available everywhere basically. If you have a smartphone, you can download it. And even if you don't want to commit to getting an app, fine, Google it. The Bible's available everywhere, so you can just read the passages below if you're curious. But yeah, that's all from me for now. And I will see you guys very soon. If you have any questions or anything about Lent, that hopefully I have covered it. But if you do have any questions that you want to ask, anything you're confused about, or even if it's just about the Abi Diaries in general or about anything, feel free to comment. I know I'm not on social media at the moment, so you can't DM me. I did leave another, like a Lent passage on my Instagram and on all my social media, but Instagram's the only one that's available at the moment. So it's still there, the Abi Diaries. Just go on Instagram, give me a follow, and go check that out. I'm not on it, but my page is still there, so yeah, you can go do that. And if not, you can comment below, or you can just email me at theabidiaries@gmail.com. That's always available too. But yeah, so until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.